Hello, I'm Kyle, and welcome back to Bedtime Verses with Kyle. Just a little poetry to help you get ready for bed. Tonight, we're back with Folio Friday, and there was some talk of prison earlier this week, so I thought of Richard II by William Shakespeare. In real life, he's kind of a king. He's deposed. So this is at the very end. He's been defeated and deposed. He's given up his crown, and there's actually a pretty good speech there I might do another day. But this is after he's in prison. So, Act 5, Scene 5, enter Richard alone. And he's kind of a sad sack, actually. Not like his forebear, Richard I, who was kick-ass. And no one writes a play about him. And I know why Shakespeare couldn't. Anyway, there's a long story there. Basically, the Plantagenets, which were the Richard, Henry II, and then Richard I, the Lionheart, they were deposed by the forebears of Queen Elizabeth. So Shakespeare couldn't very well go ahead and delegitimize his queen's reign, now could he? So he just didn't touch Richard, which is too bad, because I would have loved to have seen what he'd done. Okay, maybe I write it myself. Here we go. Act 5, Scene 5, Richard II in prison. I have been studying how I may compare the prison here where I live unto the world, and for because the world is populous, and here is not a creature but myself, I cannot do it. Yet I'll hammer it out. My brain I'll prove the female to my soul the father, and these two beget a generation of still-breeding thoughts, and these same thoughts people this little world and humors like the people of this world. No thought is contented. The better sort, as thoughts of things divine, are intermixed with scruples, and do not set the faith itself against the faith, as thus, come, little ones, and then again. It is as hard to come as for a camel to thread the postern of a small needle's eye. Thoughts tending to ambition, they do plot unlikely wonders. How these vain, weak nails may tear a passage through the flinty ribs of this hard world, my ragged prison walls, and for they cannot die in their own pride. Thoughts tending to content flatter themselves that they are not the first of fortune's slaves, nor shall not be the last, like seely beggars, who sitting in the stocks refuge their shame that many have and others must set there. And in this thought they find a kind of ease, bearing their own misfortunes on the back of such as have before endured the like. Thus play I in one person many people, and none contented. Sometimes am I a king, then treason makes me wish myself a beggar. And so I am. Then crushing penury persuades me I was better when a king. Then am I kinged again, and by think that I am unkinged by Bolingbroke, and straight am nothing. But whate'er I be, nor I, nor any man that but man is, with nothing shall be pleased till he is eased with being nothing. Then I hear some music play. Music do I hear? Keep time. How sour sweet music is when time is broke and no proportion kept. So is it in the music of men's lives, and here have I the daintiness of ear to check time broke in a disordering string. But for the concord of my state and time, had not an ear to hear my true time broke. I wasted time, and now doth time waste me, for now hath time made me his numbering clock. My thoughts are minutes, and with sighs they jar their watches on unto mine eyes, the outward watch, whereto my finger, like a dial's point, is pointing still and cleansing them from tears. Now, sir, the sounds that tell what hour it is are clamorous groans that strike upon my heart. Which is the bell? So sighs and tears and groans show minutes, hours, and times, but my time runs posting on in Bolingbroke's proud joy, while I stand fooling here as jack of the clock. This music mads me. Let it sound no more. For though it have helped madmen to their wits, in me it seems it will make wise men mad. The music stops. Yet, blessing on his heart that gives it me, for 'tis a sign of love, and love to Richard is a strange brooch in this all-hating world. Woo! Sad feller. Sad feller. It's a lot of navel-gazing here. And then they try to poison him, he refuses, and then they kill him. So, it doesn't go well. Although in this version, he takes out a few guys with him, which is pretty good, because I don't think the real Richard II was that hardy. Sad, sad Richard living in prison talking to himself. I mean, yes. Sounds terrible. Well, on that happy note, thanks again for joining me for Bedtime Verses with Kyle. You can follow me here or subscribe to my YouTube or my website, and there'll be new readings every weekday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Good night. Sleep tight.